Hi, I'm Dan Coffin, certified professional agronomist and owner of Garden Vigor. We're here in the pumpkin patch this evening, checking out some diseases that are trying to spread through our patch that we're not very happy with right now. They're called downy mildew and powdery mildew, the mildew complex, if you will. We've had a lot of intense heat and a lot of moisture with humidity. And when that happens, certain surface fungus try to live on the surface of the leaves. If you look very closely at the patch, you'll see there's a powdery substance on the surface of the leaf. You can actually almost wipe it off. Those are called spores, or little eggs of fungus. And under these high heat and humidity conditions, at night and during the day, these spores will puff up and just blow completely across the canopy. Downy mildew, on the other hand, are bright yellow spots that are little squares. You'll see them in the veins, and they actually start on the surface and they'll kill all the way through the leaf, and then when you look at the back of the leaf, you'll see the back of the leaf is dotted with dead spots and dead tissue. What's the problem with that? Well, if you look at the system of vines and such, you've got pumpkins in here that are growing right now. Some of them are actually starting to turn a little bit early. And if we lose these leaves to death because of these mildews, then the bright sunlight will come down and shine on these pumpkins too soon, and they will appear to have matured properly, but without enough sugars to finish the season, they won't have. And as a result, if there's any problems with those in storage, they won't keep. And so here being the first week of August, and we need to keep these covered until early to mid-September before we take them to the market, it's going to be a challenge. Now, what do we do to control powdery mildew? Well, at Garden Vigor we have a product called Emerald Mist. You'll see it on the website and notice it by its bright blue color. Emerald Mist at about 4 ounces per gallon, sprayed on a 5 to 7 day interval throughout the season, will keep the vines growing healthy because of the micronutrients that are in it and keep that powdery mildew and downy mildew in check. You need to spray it about every 5 to 7 days, but if you don't and the mildew gets away from you and you start to see it, reduce that interval to about every 3 days, get it under control, and then go back to the 5 to 7 day interval. So for questions that you might have about growing these big orange beauties and other melons and cucurbits crops as we call them, give us a call or check us out at www.gardenvigor.com, and we'll do our best to answer all your questions you have about growing pumpkins and melons.